So tell me a little bit about the street that you grew up on. Where was it? What was the name of the street? What was it like?
So I grew up on 14th and Hampshire, which
Okay.
is a street in St. Louis Park, which is a first ring suburb of Minneapolis. And my mom moved us there when I was just a baby using a Section 8 housing voucher. And, we survived because of programs like the Child Care Assistance Program and SNAP, which back in the day we called food stamps. And I
Hmm.
am sitting in front of you alive today because of Medicaid.
Were you aware that you were living on a Section 8 voucher?
It wasn't until I was a grown up and I had my own kiddo that I realized when my mom would say, "Oh, I'm not hungry," it was because there just wasn't enough food in the house.
Mm.
But she did her best. I didn't know any different, but now that I am a mom of a 9-year-old, I know just how hard she worked to make sure that we had what we needed.
God bless her, right? I would love for you to talk a little more specifically about advanced Native political leadership and how you bring the unique set of identity spokes to the work that you're doing.
I worked on the late Senator Paul Wellstone's campaign in 2002. I was in college and was literally driving past his office and I just stopped. Something told me, like, you should go check this out. And everything changed because I saw this space where folks from all different walks of life were working towards the same goal, and that the value that we brought to that space was really, we all do better when we all do better.
Mm.
And seeing in that space that there weren't enough of us, there weren't enough Native people, I thought, I'm going to make it my business to work on campaigns because we need to be in these spaces, we need to be in these rooms. And at no point at that point did I think that meant like run for political office.
Mm.
But shortly thereafter was recruited to run for the Minneapolis School Board. And, I thought, well, there's no way that I'm going to get elected, but at least we're going to be able to talk about the issues that are really important to our people and to our community. And it turns out the things that were really important to our people and community motivated voters to go to the polls. But I think really it's that Native people are impacted by the decisions of policymakers more than anybody else. Our literal ability to exist is political, and someone makes that decision. And so I am nosy, and I want to be up in those decisions that are being made about me, about my community, about our way of life, and our right to exist. And so that I think is really at the heart of so much of the work that we do with AMPL is just that there's decisions that are being made about us without us, and like we will not be able to survive into future generations if that continues. We have to be at the table.